A Sacramento man bought a cemetery plot next to his mother's for him and his wife.
But the cemetery buried someone else there instead, and so then it was time to call Kurtis.
Sacramento Memorial Lawn double sold this plot, but he wants to be buried next to his mom. So now what do they do?
Okay, now this is my mom.
For more than a decade, Henry and Rita Jackson have visited Henry's mother's grave, knowing one day they'd be buried right next to her. But they say the cemetery, Sacramento Memorial Lawn, told them earlier this year somebody else is buried in this unmarked grave, the plot they bought.
It doesn't make me feel too good.
After his mom died in 1998, they paid $2 grand for the extra plot.
Family is very important to us, and we want to be the family together.
The cemetery has offered them a different spot or a refund, but Henry wants to rest next to his mom.
They need to make the customer whole.
The State Cemetery and Funeral Bureau says double selling plots happens from time to time, but it is not illegal unless it's done on purpose.
What we are concerned about is whether or not it was an intentional double selling, in which case there was fraud involved, or if it was a records error.
The cemetery's parent company, Stonemore Partners, admits it was a clerical error done 8 or 9 years ago before they even bought the cemetery. Henry wanted them to move the person buried there. And after we got involved, he says the cemetery agreed to move the old grave over to squeeze in another spot for him, which is legal if the family of the person buried there agrees to it or a court approves the move. It's a resolution Henry can live with.
It just has been done, and it makes me feel great.
Now, the cemetery would not say whether they got the family's permission or a court order to move that grave.
Sounds so cavalier, though. Does the cemetery have the right to just move spots around if they run out of room?
If somebody is buried there, they have to get that family's permission before they move them, or they could do it with a court order, but they can't do it without that.
Okay. Thank you very much, Kurtis.
You bet. If you have a consumer problem you can't resolve, maybe we can. You call our hotline Monday through Friday at 916-374-1343, or you could always go to our website, cbssacramento.com, click on Call Kurtis, and fill out our form.